Hi, my name is Genevieve and you're watching Dante Boxing Nation.
We'll feature a junior middleweight phenom. This young man, known as the Hammer, his God-given talents are pretty remarkable. He's, in my mind, one of the very best prospects in the modern world of boxing. He'll be fighting, and his name is Erickson Lubin, by the way. Erickson will be fighting, again, once beaten Ivan Montero, which will be the toughest fight of his young career. A very, very good opponent. So I'd like to bring up Ivan with the translator. If Ivan, you can come up and can you translate for him? Ivan, say a few words.
Antes que nada, muchas gracias por la presencia de toda la prensa.
Thank you for everyone and thank you for the press.
Pues vengo con la intención de ganar, vengo a dar mi mejor esfuerzo, a hacer la mejor pelea que pueda hacer esta noche y pues entregar todo a la hora de la pelea.
Saturday night, I hope to come and do the best that I can, give out the best performance, and win that night. Gracias, thank you very much.
How's everybody doing?
Okay.
First off, I'd like to thank God. It's a big card. I'm here to showcase my talent, show the world why I'm one of the best junior middleweights in the world. You know, it's a stepping stone. He's a Mexican, great opponent for me. You know, I just got done making quick work on my last opponent a couple weeks ago in Chicago. And I'm doing the same thing out here in Alabama. I'm here to still show. I'd like to thank my trainers, Jason Galarza, Coach Nelson, and the whole Heyman family, Pro Box Management, and it's Hammer Time on Saturday.
He's not going to be wearing big flowing pants here. The Fox co-main event is a tremendous matchup. It features two really interesting fighters. One of them is undefeated. One of them has one controversial loss. Sammy Vasquez from Menneson, Pennsylvania. He's a record 21-0 with 15 KOs. Terrific welterweight prospect on the road to a championship. But more important than that, to me at least, and I think it'll tribute all of us, actually I'm going to call for a round of applause in a minute before he goes up and says anything, or renounce the fight even. But this young man was a specialist in the U.S. Army National Guard, served two tours of duty in Iraq, and deserves the thanks of everybody in this country, all boxing fans, sports fans in general. He's got a tough customer on his hands on Saturday night. Felix Diaz lost once, 17-1. That loss was controversial to Lamont Peterson, who was undefeated at the time. Diaz is a hell of a fighter, and he holds the distinction of not only being an Olympian, but being the only gold medalist in the history of his country, the Dominican Republic. So, Felix Diaz has had a tremendous career and has earned the opportunity to be in the chief support bout to the heavyweight championship of the world. So I'd like to bring up Felix Diaz to say a few words.
Primero, buenas tardes a toda la prensa que se encuentra hoy aquí. Es simple, ya que la suerte es echada, todo está contado. Solamente esperar el sábado para dar lo mejor de mí arriba del ring.
I want to thank all the press who's here today. Since all the T's are crossed, all the I's are dotted, and he's had a good training camp, and he's ready to come Saturday and show the world what he has to do. Thank you.
Vengo sumamente bien preparado para este combate. Sé que voy con un gran oponente, pero el plan siempre es el mismo, será ganar. Gracias a mi equipo de trabajo, a mi marido José Núñez, a Jaime por la oportunidad y pasen buena tarde. Gracias.
Since he knows that Sammy's a very good fighter, matter of fact, he was saying this, but they were stable mates, and he has high regard for him. And at the end of the day, it's business. He's going to come and take care of it on Saturday.
The pride of Menneson, Pennsylvania, undefeated Sammy Vasquez.
How's everybody doing?
Okay.
First, I'd like to thank God, always, for just me being here and just being here, everything I've been through in my life, you know, so it's just a great opportunity for me. The people and everybody that's helped me get here to where I'm at today, you know, for this fight here, you know, DeBella, TGB, Emotions Out, Hammond, Robox, my whole family, Martin Vasquez, my wife, my children, all my friends and family. It's just a great opportunity. I remember when I was 9 years old, watching Mike Tyson and during the Holyfield fight and watching through the TV, you know, like, man, like, that's so awesome to be able to watch somebody, such inspirational people fight and fight for a world title like that. And it's an honor for me to be able to fight under such great fighters as DeONTay Wilder and Chris Arreola, you know, as they fight for the heavyweight title, right? So he defends it, and as me being a co-main event, it's just a great opportunity for me, and I'm blessed every day for everything that I'm granted. You know, I like to thank my coach, Charles Leverett, who's from Bibb County. I've been with this man for 7 years, and ain't been nothing but Roll Tide in my ear every day for the last 7 years. So, with that being said, I did hop the bandwagon, and I am an Alabama fan. I'll Roll Tide rolling every day, this man. But, you know, based on Saturday, you know, we are stable mates. He's a great competitor, great fighter. I take nothing away from him. I was supposed to fight Louis Palazzo, and then he was the next opponent available, and that's even going to be a harder, tougher fight. He is a gold medalist at the Olympics, and he just shows a great, tremendous amount of talent, and it keeps coming, keeps pushing, as well as I do. I'm a pusher fighter. I like getting involved. I like showing the crowd how we do, how we get down, and I'm undefeated for a reason. And I tend to stay that way come Saturday night. No disrespect to my opponent at all. We are family, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, this is business, and at the end of the day, I'm going to keep my zero. So thank you for Birmingham. I appreciate y'all for inviting me here. Saturday,
Thank you. This next gentleman I go way back with, actually. I promoted a couple of your fights, actually, early on, actually, before you were with Dan. Way early in your career. And I remember... What? Yes, I remember. Your opponent did. And back then, like, you know, there were times early in his career, I knew that this guy was a tough guy, but he looked like he drank more beer than I did. And back then, I used to drink a lot of beer. And, around 2008, we were in Memphis, Tennessee. It was after a fight card. We were wanting with this like now 8 years ago. And they had this thing on Beale Street. It was called like the Big Beer. It was 64 ounces, like an oil can. We were sitting around drinking oil cans full of beer. But I'm looking at him tonight. It's like he's had his beer in a long time. And you know, when a man has nothing to lose, I said this earlier, he's a very dangerous man. And Chris Arreola knows that this is his last opportunity. And he's been given the biggest opportunity he could possibly get by DeONTay Wilder. A shot at the green belt, a shot at the heavyweight championship of the world. I know he's not taking that lightly. And the way DeONTay has a great team around him and a great trainer, a great advisor in Jay. Chris has a terrific trainer, Henry Ramirez, another guy I go way, way back with, and I'd like to bring up Henry to say a few words about his fight.
How's everybody doing today?
Okay.
You know, it's kind of funny when we initially got the call for this fight, or you know, possibly that it was happening. I had a couple missed calls. We were headed to the doctor again. Chris was sitting right next to me in the car. I get the call. Obviously, it was out. Hey, there's opportunity. Yes. He didn't even hesitate. Yes. You know, he wanted it. So, with that being said, you know, I do want to thank DeONTAY and his team for giving us this opportunity. You know, circumstances presented the fight, and sometimes in life it's not how you get it, but it's what you do with it. And this opportunity was that, like Chris says, it was one that was, you know, a lot of people's eyes, he didn't deserve it. But we are definitely going to take it around with it on Saturday night. So I just want to thank everybody. Looking forward to a great fight on Saturday.
Chris has a great trainer, and so does Deontay Wilder. His trainer's also his advisor, his friend, confidant, and a dear friend of Develop Entertainment's and mine. You know, I was talking to Jay about this earlier. I actually, in 2008, had the honor of promoting Deontay Wilder's pro debut. It was on the undercard of Jermaine Taylor against Jeff Lacey card at Vanderbilt University in Nashville, Tennessee. And I met Jay and actually met Deontay there for the first time. I remember watching this skinny kid who looked like shooting forward in the NBA as an amateur, but I'd never met him before that fight card in Nashville. And I'm very honored and privileged that you've given me the opportunity to promote Deontay and Jay and your team. I want to bring up a guy, one of the hardest working guys in show business, certainly one of the hardest working guys in boxing, JD.
Everybody doing all right?
Yep.
Lou talked about the top end of the card and also the televised portion of the card, but I urge everybody to be there when the doors open because there's a lot of Alabama talent that's going to be showcased. Kenny McNeil from right here in Birmingham will be fighting. Keandre Leatherwood from Tuscaloosa will be fighting. And we've got a new resident Alabamian and our Cuban Olympian Robert Alfonso. He'll be fighting. These are the first 3 or 4 fights on the card, so you definitely want to be there for that. I look around, I see a lot of big names in the boxing world. I see Malik Scott back there.
Oh, Scott!
I see from Terrence Crawford's team, I see Michael Carter right here, who's produced a very fine program that'll be on sale. Everybody asked the first 2 fights, where's the fight program? Well, we've got one now, and it's a good one. Then you look around and you know it's a big fight when you see Sam Watson, and you see Brandon Watson, you see Brad and Sylvia. You know it's a big event when these guys are here, and this is a big event. I tell you, Deontay has worked extremely hard for this. He is always in shape. He doesn't come to camp to get in shape because he's already in shape. We bring sparring in on day 1 because there's no need to spend time getting in shape for a guy that's already in shape. He lives it, he breathes it. He's the heavyweight champion of the world for a reason. Turning my attention to Chris Arreola, I will tell you straight up, we know we're in with a bit of a monster. And so is he, right? So that's what makes this such a great fight. You've got 2 of the biggest punchers in the heavyweight division, and there's really going to be a lot of fireworks in this fight. It's going to be a tremendous fight. Our attention has been on Chris Arreola since the day the fight was announced. Reporters would come in and they want to talk about other things. They want to talk about this guy or that guy. They may as well have been talking Chinese, and I don't speak Chinese because there was only Chris Arreola, and this is the sign that we have all over our gym. There is only Chris Arreola. Respect to Chris, because we in no way think anything other than that this is going to be a war and that we better be at our absolute best, because Chris Arreola is a tremendous fighter and he's got a tremendous opportunity. We know what he's done. We know the work that Henry does. We know they're bringing their best, and that's why Deontay Wilder has prepared so meticulously and so hard for this fight. Deontay will be 100% ready, and you'll get the best Deontay Wilder. Thank you guys so much for your time.
plane this morning, as I was deboarding, he was coming on ESPN, Chris, to do an interview. So I stopped, listened to the interview. I was like, damn, he's ready. And I think he is ready. He knows what this means. And he also has a chance to make history. There's never been a Mexican heavyweight champion of the world or a Mexican-American heavyweight champion of the world. So in addition to doing this for himself, for his family, the people he works with, he has a chance to do something historic. He's going to try to live up to his name, the Nightmare. Deontay's going to try to make sure the Nightmare goes to sleep. But I'm going to bring up a very tough customer, professional heavyweight, a dangerous heavyweight, Chris Arreola.
Hope you guys are having a good day. Thank you to all the media, Fox, BBC, the Heyman family, Sylvia, the Watsons, Brad, and the best man in boxing, Al Heyman. First of all, I want to thank Deontay for giving me this opportunity. I am a sleeping giant. People out there are underestimating me like a motherfucker. You know what? I believe Vegas has the odds 30-1 against me. Please place your odds. Please place your bets. Place your bets, make some money, man. I'm a quote Mr. Mayweather when he said, Vegas don't know shit about boxing. First of all, I'm ready. I'm ready for this fight. I'm more ready than I've ever been, man. I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. And this ain't no cakewalk. I guarantee Deontay, I'm sorry, man. I respect you. That's why I trained for you. I trained for you. Bad. I was thinking about you. I respect you a lot. But come fight time, all respect's out the door. It's time to fight. And that's what I do. I fight. One thing nobody can ever judge is my heart. And I'm gonna come in there, guns a-blazing, but smart. I don't want to go home with that title. It looks real pretty in that case. I mean, take that case too. Thank you, guys.
It's been a rough few months for Team Wilder. It's not an easy thing to prepare for a huge fight, go through camp. You're going to have to prepare for an entirely different fight, another camp. And that makes some people worry, but the man to my right is not an ordinary guy. He's the heavyweight champion of the world. He's the American heavyweight champion of the world. He's the pride of Alabama. And this Saturday night, he's going to come through. The heavyweight champion of the world, Deontay Wilder.
How you guys doing? So how you guys doing? How you guys doing? Man, I'm so happy and honored to be back at home. I mean, I know everybody that's big in boxing or that's know anything about boxing know what these last couple of months has been for me. It's been a ride. You know, I've been on a journey that I never thought I'll travel in my career, but you know, in boxing sometimes things happen. And you know, I'm grateful for everything that happened to me in my life. Even still now, you know, it's things that you learn along the way, basically in life, that teach you lessons, that you have the option of learning from it and going on with it, with what you learn, and applying it to your life. That's how you gain knowledge. Or you sit back and you take nothing from it and you keep doing the same things you've been doing and making the same mistakes. Even though I haven't made no mistakes, I've done all the right things throughout my career. You know, sometimes things happen, and I understand that. You know, during that time I came back, I had a slight depression on me because of what happened. Because of a man can put so much into training, a man can put so much into something that he loves, and the thing that he loves, that he want to do, he can't do it because of another individual that want to have an advantage that he don't need. You know, not in this sport right here. This is the earth business. You don't need nothing in your body. You know, and coming from that, taking a couple of weeks off and getting back into the gym, man, just putting it all past me, and now here we are. we knew we needed a fight quick to get my mind out with certain things because y'all guys don't understand, man. What I always feeling what I've been through to travel so far to end up with nothing. I don't do things for nothing. You know, all my life I work, and I keep saying, every time I get up on this podium, I tell you, no one's getting to me ever in my life. And my youngest brother right there he'll tell you he don't know nothing about nothing, but his brother working for everything he have, and if he say he's gonna do something, he's gonna do it. That's just me. And now I'm in a business where you can't do nothing but work. Because if you don't work, you're gonna get punished, and the results in the end is not gonna be good. So I'm in a business where I have to work every day. I have to work hard, each and every fight, and that's what I do. That's why I stay in shape. You know, some days I feel like, God, man, you bless me with an ability that make me advance above others. Because sometimes I don't have to really do nothing. Sometimes I can get out of my bed, I'm already in shape, I go to the gym, I do certain things I do in the gym that other fighters don't even do because I don't have to, because I got a blessed ability that I discovered later in my career. But I thank God for that, but I don't take advantage of it. I still grind, I still work hard, I still put in that work. Because that's all I know is work. That's all my father has installed in me is work. Work, work, work. You know, and now is the time again. Coming back to my state. I tell people, you know, everywhere I go in the state of Alabama is my home. I'm originally from Tuscaloosa, but everywhere I go in Alabama, that's my home. That's why I'm so highly respected here in my state. That's why I'm so loved by all. Because I do it for my city, I do it for my state. And we came a long way, just like Mayor Belden told you. Only me and Jay know the struggles and sacrifice and the things that we had to do to get it to where it is. But nothing is easy though, and I expect nothing to be easy, and I expect nothing to be given to me. So now it's time. The waiting is almost over. July the 16th is near, and I can't wait. I can't wait because I've been wanting to pound something. I've been wanting to pound something since May. I got teased a little bit. I don't like to be teased. I got teased a little bit, and now it's time. It's time. And I'm doing it right here at home. One of the reasons I wanted to do it at home, because I didn't want to see another plane. I didn't want to go no more places. I said, I'm coming back home where I can get all my hugs and kisses. And I wish Big Mama was still alive so she didn't wish me some of them biscuits and sign me. She'll make them biscuits, but you'll smell them when you sleep, you'll get on them. But, like I said before, when we was looking for an opponent, we had a few guys that we could have chose, but certain guys we didn't want to give a short notice opportunity. We need a certain type of fighter for this job we was giving out to. Bill Bear said something about an application, but we was getting out a different application this different time that we was in, and we needed somebody that we know that, like I said, in shape, out of shape. No matter what the shape is, they was gonna come and fight. They was gonna fight with their heart. And we knew that they was gonna take this opportunity and take it to the heart. Do he deserve a title shot? No, he don't. He knows that himself. That's no secret. But for the description, for this situation that we're in with a short notice, is he the perfect guy for the thing? You're right, he is. I'm all about blessing. And I believe a man deserves a second chance, a third chance. This is his third chance, so I believe in third chances. Sometimes we don't even get second chances sometimes, but he's lucky to get a third chance at a title fight. You know how many hungry prospects are waiting? How many prospects would love to probably fight him now for eliminating to fight for this beautiful? Look at her, she just shined in her castle with this ring around her, and I had to shine it up because this is the first time she had seen daylight. She didn't want to get the shirt. But so many guys will fight for it just to get in the position where I blessed Chris with. But no disrespect to none of the heavyweights. There's a lot of great heavyweights, a lot of great prospects coming up. Gerald Washington over here, no disrespect, none of them, but this was a different situation that we had on our hands, and we needed a special person for this situation. And I blessed Chris Ariella with that opportunity. And I can't wait. We're both stable mates as well too. I work hard to keep this, to defend it, just like my man did for our country. And I always respect a man that give me the opportunity to do what I do. I appreciate it every time I'm around any of my military friends, man, that protect and serve our country, because y'all really are the champions. This right here is just a title. This don't mean nothing, but y'all are. We're ready to see a fight. I want to thank Chris and his team for accepting this opportunity that I've given them. And it's time to fight, brother. You got your third chance. Don't take it lightly. He's the nightmare, and I'm a knockout artist. And what makes me special from all the other guys that knock people out is just the way I knock people out. Go back and look at my history and what I've done, how people I've knocked out and how I've knocked them out. I done gave broken mouths, jaws, what's the name had? A broken socket in his eye. I done broke wrists. I done made some stomach hurts. I done gave some people some seizures with tongue in the back of their throat. And I almost killed the man. There's another story to write right here in the history books. It's going to be a great show. I can feel it. It's going to be a great show. Y'all guys don't miss it. It's going to be on Fox. I'd like to thank my team. I'd like to thank Bruno and Vin team. Man, every time I come, y'all upgrade. I see that basketball you gave me in that room. You love that stuff. Gave me a cooler full of stuff this time. Y'all coming on up. I appreciate that. Appreciate Al Heyman. I appreciate Shelly Fingles. I appreciate my whole bomb squad. Man. It's always good to see Sylvia for the first time right now. Down girl. Brad. All y'all guys, you know, that's my family back there. I ain't got you want to? That's my man right there. That's like my brother from the right there. People don't even know. But man, I'm excited, man. I can't wait. We got a great undercard as well too. And it's showtime, baby. And you know the words are gonna be, and still heavyweight champion of the world. And I like to add in, they say Chris don't have nothing to lose, and I feel the same way. I don't have nothing to lose either because I ain't giving up nothing. And that's how I feel about it. And I see y'all guys there.
Oh, snap!
I too.
Well, it's showtime, but it's PBC on Fox. So it's on Fox, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. Tune into FS1 when the Fox telecast ends. For everybody here in Alabama, you know, sports tickets are expensive. These aren't the easiest economic times. But one thing that Deontay and Shay want to do here, and we've done, is that there's a load of tickets for $20. To be able to see a fight card of this magnitude, to see the heavyweight championship of the world for $20 is really as much reward as you can get with respect to a sports event. So I urge everybody to come out to the Legacy Arena, come out Saturday night, join us for a great night of boxing. We're the poster fighters. Thank you for coming.
All right, guys, let's turn face the cameras. Guys, let's turn. Come on, guys. All right, guys, come on, turn the cameras. Yeah!
It's a long stare down. Right now, going for the record. They're going for the record.
All right, guys, here you go.
Who's gonna look away first? Who's gonna look away first?
Chris, Deontay, right here.
Look at Jordan, guys, look at Jordan. And then the top row. That's You want to get the co-main in? Yeah. After. All right, thank you, guys. Hang around this ring and the whole five-star together. Great.
This is Bobby, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.